The story is, so the famous Chernobyl Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Nochem of Chernobyl. So he had one of his Chassidim, his Talmidim, became a Rebbe in his own right. Rabbi Yisrael Vilednik, the Viledniker. I don't think that dynasty actually continued after him. I'm not sure. Chernobyl branched out into many Chassidus, Skver, most notably, but others as well. But Vilednik, I don't know if it continued. Now, this, just to tell you, there's many stories with him. He was big Baal Moifes, and his Avodas Hashem was tremendous, his spiralus and warmth and fire, his davening. So this, the Viledniker, his name was Abisol Duber. So he once said like this, in criticism of Chabad Chassidus. So it's a fascinating story because it gives us an insight into the dialogue there, the tensions. So he said like this: Chabad Chassidim, they have a gun full of gunpowder, a rifle full of gunpowder. I wouldn't call them guns in those days. They were these big rifles, what they were called, muskets, right? Yeah. So it's full of gunpowder. They know how to shoot. They know where to shoot. They don't have the spark. You had to spark it, to ignite it. The gun should, the gunpowder should fire. So he was saying Chabad, it's all seichel, and it's all very intellectual, but where's the fire? You don't have the fire. That's what he said. So the Chassidim, Alter Rebbe Chassidim heard this, and he said it to them, and they repeated it to the Alter Rebbe. He said what the Viledniker said about the Shita Chassidus Chabad. It's all intellectual, and you know everything you know, but there's no fire. The Alter Rebbe said like this: the Mashiach will come, B'karev B'yameinu. So then will be fulfilled the promise of Mol La'aretz Deis Hashem, the world to be filled with the knowledge of God, like the water covers the ocean floor. And therefore, as a preparation for that, we have to spread this knowledge. You have to mashpia das to Am Yisrael. That's the seichel, the understanding. The spark, Mashiach will ignite. And he continued. And this is the pshat and the pasuk. We should know today. Take to your heart. God, He is Lord. There's no other existence. So says the Alter Rebbe. No, you have to know today. When it comes to the heart, the heart fire, doesn't say that's today. That'll be the result. And that will be fully manifest when Mashiach comes. So what he's saying, without being critical, is two things. That emotions, first of all, on the human level, emotions that are not fueled by understanding achitzonius. You're drawing on emunah, which is beautiful, but they are not enduring, and they're external. You're drawing on emunah. So that kind of emotion is not a true primisdik emotion, that's number one. He didn't say that. He's saying you're right, that emotion is born of seichel. That's, where is that in the Chabad Chassid? So his answer to that is that to truly move the heart, that will happen when Mashiach comes. But what our avodah now is, this is for Fabrengen, friends, but our avodah is, first and foremost, get it straight here. And as we learned in the Maimon today, so it's only my seichel. So what's it helping? I have the right attitude and understanding. So what? It's finite logic. No, but the etzem is there. As for the heart being inflamed, and all the barriers removed till likus, so that will be the completion of that process will be when Mashiach comes. But the avodah now is, and this is the reality has borne it out. The reality on the ground history. This is a story going back to Alter Rebbe, but seeing what Shita has endured, and what is the Shita that is able to reach every Yid and transform the world. is v'yedaita hayom. We're first and foremost thinkers. We have to understand. So your avodah, which is environmentally induced, and moreover, you're feeding off the tzaddik, and it draws an emunah, and it's hoo-ha and rah-rah. It's temporary. If the environment is conducive and so on, it could work while you're there. But it's got to be b'pnimius, and pnimius means here, starting in your mind. The heart inflamed, we stir it a little bit, but you're right. Passionate fire and love, that will follow. That'll be the natural consequence of redemption that follows. But first and foremost, that Rabbi used to fabeng a lot about this, is that the seichel, because that's what we are at the end of the day, it all starts there. So we have to know and understand and appreciate with seichel what is true and what is right, and connect. And the pele is, as we're learning in the mind, it's only seichel, but that's some of the neshama is present there, and that's some of Torah is present there. And if we approach it with, the true quest, just the true quest for truth, and then learn Torah, Chassidus, then you have it. You have it. That's the foundation. Chassidim call it Chassidische Hanocha. The Hanocha, the attitude, the way, the view of life, the Weltschannen, which means the attitude towards life, the context of all of life. That's something that we need to get clear, crystal clear. And the heart will follow. All right, friends. To be continued, Be'ez Hashem, tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and see you all in person. And good to see this wonderful turnout.
So you should call